Naming ceremony turns bloody. How party jollof rice led to death of a 21-year-old in Mushin. The party was supposed to be a birth ceremony celebration, but the reverse was the case at Ojuwoye Street in Mushin area of Lagos. It was reported that some attendants stabbed a guest to death in Christian party, popularly known as naming. The deceased, a 21-year-old Saheed Adeshina, went to a naming ceremony around 6 p.m., which was the time to party. However, things turned bloody when the caterers serving food at the occasion claimed that Saheed had collected food thrice, while others are yet to get any at all. This action angered some of the attendants and it led to a fight during which Saheed was stabbed to death. According to Sahara Reporter, the deceased raised an alarm that he had been stabbed on his testicles. He was rushed immediately to Uluyide General Hospital, Mushin, where he gave up the ghost. However, according to a police report from Area D Command at Mushin, the suspect went on a rampage after the incident and the party was halted. According to additional Ismaila, the father of the deceased, the scene was visited by the divisional police officer and a team of detective. Saheed was taken to Yaba General Hospital to conduct an autopsy on his body. Efforts are being made to solve the mystery surrounding Saheed's death and to arrest the suspect who ran away after committing a heinous crime. It's saddening that a birth celebration saw the end of a 21-year-old boy. If you are the type that attends Owambe parties in the Yoruba region, you would not or note that it's customary to collect more than one plate of rice. I have seen adults pour plates of rice in nylon to give their children at home, and that shouldn't be a reason to take someone's life. This shows there is more to Said's death than just party jollof. Thank you for listening to this news. I want to highlight, I would like to highlight the last statement which says there is more to Said's death. You see, it is very, 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 very clear that it is not just because of the fact that Said collected 3 plates of rice for himself that led to his death. That is just seen as an excuse in order for the devil to succeed in his plan. See, what caused Said's death may be in two ways. It is either the, it is either the death of Said is caused by his family who actually wants him dead and decided to do it spiritual, but they want the death to be on someone's head. So that is why they have to cause that confusion in order for someone to carry the crime on his head. So it may be that the person that stabbed Said wasn't actually the person that killed him, but he actually carried that crime on his head because he wasn't spiritual. Because if he was spiritual, when that is coming, he would have been able to see it. That is it. Then in other way around, it might be that it might be that truly the person stabbed Said, but then he stabbed Said not because of the rice, but because of something else. Maybe he has been having Said in mind before. So when that issue of you collected triplet of rice came in, he decided to use that as an opportunity to get at Said, which he succeeded, and everything now ended like this. So many things might lead to his death. You understand? But it takes a wise police officer to, to look into this and be able to come up with something reasonable. You understand? But that is that, by the way. As for us that enjoy going to party, Owambe people, Mogbomoya, Oya, it dey happen for here, make I go. See, this is a lesson to you. Don't go to a party that you are not invited. That is it. Many of us are used to going to party that we are not directly invited. See, let me tell you something. If you are not invited directly by the celebrant of any party at all, my dear, don't go. Any party that you are not invited by the celebrant, directly by the celebrant itself. In the case of this little boy, this little child, this infant child, the parent of the infant child is supposed to be the one to invite you. So for the fact that it is not the parent that invites you, then you don't need to go. Stay away. Stay away. You don't need to go. Is it the rice that you have not eaten before? Don't you have rice at home? Can't you cook rice and enjoy yourself? Cook chicken, cook everything, eat and enjoy yourself. See how this man have just taken his life because of one rice that he want to go. He went to Mushin to go and eat. Eh? This is how we kill ourselves. Owambe, Mogbomoya, Oya, you start hopping in. Let me give you an experience of what happened yesterday. I was in a party yesterday. This is a wedding ceremony of a brother. Understand? Getting there, we started when getting there, getting to the reception. I saw crowd, people lamenting. Let me enter. Allow me enter. The bouncer was like, "Where's your access card? Where's your access card? No access card, you won't enter. No access card, you can't enter," and all of that. I was so surprised. You understand now? Okay, I myself, I wasn't having an access card, but I was still allowed to enter because my invitation was direct from the what? From the celebrant itself. That the celebrant's father, you understand, was the one that invited me. That is why my own case was a little bit different. You understand? But in the case of other people, they were not invited directly by the celebrant's father. They were not invited directly by the celebrant's father, and they don't have the access card. They don't have the access card. Do you understand? So that's why they have to bounce them out. And even the ones that were bounced out, you need to see the embarrassment that they received. They got the embarrassment because it was a third party that invited them. Can you imagine? A friend of a friend invited me, and they have to send them back. What about the money that they spent for transport to get to the place? Don't to be waste. My viewers, please don't forget to leave your comment below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive more updates. Thank you.